You ready? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kelsey, this is Keela, and this video is very unexpected. I didn't really plan on doing this video today. Today is actually the day of my work Christmas party, and I have to start getting ready soon, but I just couldn't not share this information. As you can tell from the title, I'm going to kind of explain on how I get free groceries every week, and you don't have to apply for anything, you don't have to have a certain income, there's like no hitches whatsoever. So I'm going to explain that and also show you what I got today as my free haul, and just to kind of show you the kinds of things that you can get for free. And granted, this is in Victoria. I would hope that there's this program other places too, because so much food does not go to waste, and it's just amazing. So we're gonna do that, and you're gonna go sleep, probably, right? Right. I think she knows that I'm gonna be leaving today, and she's not very happy about it. It's okay. So the organization that puts it on is called Living Edge, and I have their Facebook page up. I will link everything to them down in the description, because I don't know if it's just a Victoria thing, just an island thing, just a BC thing. I don't know, but it's so good. It's so good. I have their Facebook page up, and I'm just gonna read their Our Story paragraph that they put. It says, Living Edge provides free fresh groceries through vibrant community-focused farmers-style markets to working families, single parents, the elderly, and others in the city and suburbs of Victoria. So I would assume that right there says that they are only specific to Victoria, but I would assume there's other organizations in different cities. We believe in community. For us, it's more than handing out food. We know bigger changes happen when people are part of a caring community. The weekly markets have grown into real community hubs as volunteers and guests engage and share hopes, dreams, and challenges. The nonprofit organization is pastored by founder Reverend Neil Van Heerden and a team of part-time staff and volunteers. Living Edge have partnered with 7 churches bringing neighborhood markets to life in Victoria. Living Edge Community is a project of Church of Our Lord and part of the Anglican network in Canada. Sorry if I said that wrong. They do them throughout the week, and I thought it was actually 6 days a week, but it's actually 5 days a week, and there's some multiples on some days. So I'll put all that information in the description if you are from the Victoria area. Just go. One thing I don't know about all of the other ones, but most of them are first come first serve. So when they open, you just go and line up. The one that I go to in Esquimalt, they do a card system. So starting at 9 a.m. you can go and get a number card, and then go home, go for a walk, go for coffee, go for breakfast, whatever, and then come back at 11, and then they go through the numbers and call out the numbers, and I love it. Because I'll get up in the morning, I'll take Keela with me, we'll go get the number, I'll go grab a coffee, and then we'll go walk at Macaulay Point if it's nice out. And then I'll bring her back home, and I'll usually leave her here while I go get the food, because like they don't seem to mind if I put her in the sling and go around, but it's like animals, people are allergic around food too, and so I try for the most part to leave her here while I do that. And then when I come back, I usually cook and do things, so I don't leave her alone again. Like, it's close to expired food, but it's food that grocery stores can't really sell, and I guess there is a bit of a donation part to it too. You can donate to them, and then they'll buy certain groceries as well. So I actually didn't know that last part until today, so that's really neat. And sometimes actually the expiry date is way in the future. There were bacon bits for a few weeks, and they didn't expire until August of 2020. It's the end of November of 2019, so I mean they're way long gone, but they would have lasted a very long time. Now I'm just kind of gonna go show you everything that I got. So they have certain tables when you first walk up, at least in the Esquimalt one. I can't speak for the other ones, and it's usually like pick one or pick two from that table, and it varies from like pasta sauces, crackers, some creamers. Sometimes they have chips, and sometimes they actually also have toiletries. They also partner with another organization that provides toiletries to people in need. If I can find that organization, I will also link them down below. Today they had a table of choose 2 items, so I chose, no judgments, because originally I thought it was like a chipotle sauce, and then it wasn't until I put it in my bag that I saw that it was mayo chup. I don't mind mayo chup. I first was introduced to it actually when I was living in Switzerland, because the family there, they would literally just take some mayonnaise and ketchup and just mix them together, and it was amazing. And I think it was their mayonnaise though. Can't remember the brand, but it was so... And then now I guess they make it. And then I also grabbed green pea snack crisps. So they feel like they would be similar to those veggie straws or something. But I am a sucker for like crunchy, salty stuff, so I'm excited for these. And then there's usually a dairy section with lots of yogurts and usually milks, and even sometimes soy milks and almond milks and stuff like that. I have to be careful of my dairy intake, so usually they don't really have any dairy-free, lactose-free, but this is actually dairy-free. So, and it is a coconut yogurt. So it's dairy-free, gluten-free, preservative, and artificial flavor-free. This is like a chocolate flavor. And then when it comes to the vegetables, if they have a lot, they'll give you 2 of something or lots of stuff. Like usually I get 5 to 6 potatoes, like good sized potatoes. Carrots they usually have a lot of, and lettuce and bananas. So they just like give bunches and bunches away. And of course if you're like later in the line, there may not be as much stuff left, but they'll be like giving more of it away. So it's a real toss up if you want to get there and get a good spot in line, or wait and just get as much as you can at the end. I mean, yeah. And so this time they didn't have too many of anything except for lettuce, I believe. So I just got 2 potatoes, a lime, a lemon, an avocado, a jalapeno. I want to call this a spaghetti squash, maybe an acorn squash. I will figure out and put the name here. And then there's also this squash, which spaghetti, I don't know. And then they also had lots of beets and cabbage, but I don't do those. So I passed on those. I had a bunch of cucumbers, but I saw there was a zucchini. So I asked for the zucchini, and then she gave me both. They had, grapes. They had an overwhelming supply of grapes. So I got a whole bag of grapes. I got a parsnip, I believe this is. And then I got probably an average size of potatoes. Sometimes they're average size bag of potatoes. I promise you, I know the difference between a carrot and a potato. Usually there's a bit more in the bag, and usually they give away 2, but I got my 1 bag. And then they also had a few asparaguses left, and they seem to be in really good shape, so I'm very, very excited for that. And they did have a lot of apples, bananas, a lot of different peppers, but I'm only a jalapeno gal. They had oranges, some grapefruits, and then I got this bag of lettuce. Now with these bags, like, you do have to go through them, and some of the leaves are kind of slimy or whatever, so you get rid of them and then wash it, and 98% of it is good. They usually have a few different types of salad, like bag salad, that type of salad. And then they have bread, usually a good selection of bread, and sometimes desserts as well, like there'll be donuts and pastries and stuff like that, so that's kind of cool. And today they had about 12 boxes of baguette bread. So I wasn't going to take one, and then she's like,
but if you eat soup or pasta, it's good to dip.
And I was like, you eat a lot of that. So, and this is the only item that I noticed was like beyond the expiry date. So this I'll most likely cut up and then freeze and then just take out when I need. And mayo chup, it has an expiry date of November 11th of this year, but I mean, it's sealed, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. And the yogurt doesn't have best before date. It says best before, but then it doesn't say anything. So I'll probably use this up within the next few days just in case, because it doesn't have a date. Sometimes my hauls are bigger, sometimes they're smaller. Like you never know what you're gonna get. And so usually what I do, because they don't supply you with any meat or anything like that, so I will usually wait to pick up anything at the grocery store that I think I need until after I've gone there and picked up everything, because then I know, like, if I wanted to go buy mayo chup, if I would have bought it, and then I would have been like, I could have got it for free. And then I'll usually run to Walmart and pick up either chicken or ground turkey for the week to mix in with whatever I make. Usually it's baked veggies. Is it baked veggies? No, roasted veggies. It's usually roasted veggies in the oven, but sometimes I will just make a big soup and freeze it in containers. Like I'm going home in a couple weeks, and when I come back the night of January 1st, and then I start work again on January 2nd. So I won't have any time to really buy any food or anything. So my plan is for next weekend when I go get my food, everything that I make will essentially just be frozen. I'll try and make more stuff if I can and freeze that, so I'll have at least a week's worth of food when I come back, so I don't have to think about it, because who likes thinking about me? So I just wanted to make this quick video and just kind of show you everything that I got. And I don't quite know what the value of this would be, but I mean, like, asparagus is not cheap nowadays. Grapes are usually quite expensive, and I mean, I think this is at least $2.99-ish. And this is like a specialty yogurt, so I would assume it's like $3.99 or something. It's a great organization, and if I feel like one week I have too many meals in my freezer, I won't go. I don't use it all the time, but Keela has a surgery coming up in January that's costing an arm, leg, and a big toe. So I'm just trying to save up as much as I can so I don't have to put very much on a credit card, and this helps so much, and it helped so much in my weight loss as well. Thank you so much for watching, and like I said, all the information for Living Edge will be down in the description, so you can check them out. Keela's like asleep. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos, and we will be seeing you next time. Bye guys.